In Lightroom Classic or Lightroom, we have amazing tools called mask. This mask is really powerful tools. If you are new for Lightroom or Lightroom Classic, for you, for beginning, can be little hard to understand how work each mask, how work and how you can use this mask in your photography. But exactly today, I will show you how work this mask, how you can add them for your photography and for your editing. Let's go. If you don't know me, I am Monika from Fotoinshadows and I am food and product photographer, and on my channel you can find a lot of video about food, product photography, how to work with lights, how to work with camera, how to editing your photo, or more things about food and product photography. But one things, if you want to grow faster in photography, you can book with me online consultation. This consultation is online, 1 hour. You choose the topic, what you are interested in photography. It's maybe editing, it's maybe lights, how work with your camera. Maybe you are beginner in photography and you don't know how work with natural lights and how work with camera. We can work on this topic 1 hour online, and below you find link for this consultation. But now back for the topic from today is about tools talk in Lightroom Classic. Tools called mask. I want to show you today 5 masks what I use in my photography, and I hope this little help you to understand how work with this mask, how you can add these tools for your editing. I love use this mask when I editing my photo because help me to experiment with different effect editing. I can use different tools in one place. I can use different tools, exposure, color, contrast, and more. Everything is one place. And second things, I saving time. I don't look the different tools. I use these tools and really help me quickly editing my photo, make a small adjustment, but make big effort on my photo. And it's only in one tools called mask. But now we back for this photo. I will be using this photo to show you how I use the mask for editing this photo. Let's go. Before we jump for the photo and use the mask, please update your Lightroom, because my Lightroom can look different than your Lightroom. If you update the Lightroom, you will have probably the same Lightroom Classic what I have here and I use, and will be later more easy work with this. Now we can back to the tools today is the mask tools, and here you have like the last tools what you open, and is mask tools. And here the tools call these tools call the same subject mask category, subject mask. And you have like tools subject, sky, background, object, brush, linear gradients, radial gradients, and range. But I want only use today subject and background, and object, brush, linear gradients, and radial gradients. Because with sky we cannot use, because the photo is food photo and I don't have any landscape photography what I can show like how to work with the sky. But back for my photo, you see this is the plat, one background, one plat with many veggie in green color. That is the photo, is one from my favorite photos from last year, and we will be editing this. First mask, what I want to use is subject. When you click in the subject mask, automatic choice on the photo what you have subject. My subject is here like you know the plat. And you can have like people or something different, can be subject the people or different things, but my is the plat. And here you have all tools when you open this mask: exposure, contrast, highlights, shadow, white, black. Another, you can change temperature, the white balance. Another white temperature, the same. Another point color drop. Another things what you have is texture, clarity, the haze, and you can change the same sharpness, and you have the tools like texture, clarity, and sharpness, the same. When we use these tools, we have all plat here like you see, and I can easily now exposure, and I change the how looks, is too dark, too bright, contrast the same, I can saturation more or not, white the same. That is the tools what you use for subject. When you want close, you click here and delete the mask, and mask is delayed. You can start again, and this. Another is background. Here, when you click this tool straight away, coming for as background choice, what is as background, and cut everything around like you see here. And you have amazing tools, you have background, but believe me, many times when I editing use these tools, sometimes it doesn't work good. Now Lightroom work on this and start to be better, but many times my background is not good and I must correct myself everything. But this time you see you have easy tools, choose the background and everything is cut perfect, and like I can change the saturation, my background completely different. If you click 2 times, you back for the same position. Again, here, delete the mask, and we delete. Another mask is object, the same, like you have, but this time you can choose yourself. Like you have tool size here, how big you want, like you see the mask, how is big, and you choose what is your subject. Like say this apple, only here, the white things. And believe me, how you see, cut the apple perfect, and you can now exposure dark, change the color if you want more things. If you want like maybe more sharp, you go to texture, yes, more sharp, and clarity you do. If you don't want to use these tools, you put delete the mask, and that's it. And here another is brush. You like you go and you masking yourself around where you want this, and you click in the mask and you have like what you want. You can do bigger, smaller, or like I show here, bigger, smaller. But like you see here, I chose this, and believe me, what I choose now, when I using the exposure, like the up, will be only these tools is like change. Nothing more on my photo will be changed. It's amazing tools, really amazing. What my favorite many times I use when I have like my plot is like one position, the foot front is not that bright, and I want only this foot make bright, and around dark, more dark, I want focus on this only foot, and I use the brush. Is one from my favorite tools. Another tools is linear gradients, and you have the line gradients. Of course you have here go from left right, yes. When you have the middle, make it smaller and bigger, yes. But this you can change your rotation, your gradients where you want, and straight away show you like this color will be what will be changed if you're using the exposure. Like you see, only this part is changed, nothing more. Of course, if you move this, you can move small, bigger. Here, if you want, you can move only like if you want, put this smaller, and corner only here, make like maybe here more dark. You can easily to work with these tools. This mask is no problem, really, believe me. I like use these gradients many times when I want to do vignette, or sometimes I have too bright this corner, or this corner I have too bright and I want to make more dark. Is perfect. Another and the last mask what I want to show you today is radial gradient. It's similar for linear gradients, but is ring. Like you see, you have ring. You can change the size, bigger, smaller. You can rotate the same here, and you choose, of course, your mask where you want. One thing, you cannot change the shape. It's a ring, like you see, and it's not easy to work sometimes with this. But like you see, I have ring here, and I try to do perfection for me the best, and I can easily adjust and change. Like I want exposure, maybe I want change something different, clarity, the same. Like you see, straight away change my clarity, sharpness the same I can, and that's it. This is like tools what I use. One from my favorite tools from the Lightroom Classic is mask. background, subject, object, brush, linear, gradients. One thing what I didn't say, when you use the subject, you can change for invert, and now your subject is background. No subject, but now you will be work on your background. You don't must to use the tools background. You can straight away rotation this, and you have here is the subject. But if you click, you can have background and work on your background. It's more easy tools, faster, work with this.